So what's it been like for you? I mean, as you come back into the stadium, how do you balance the emotion of being back here at Rio Tinto Stadium with knowing that you guys need to get a result on the road?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really put too much thought into it, to be honest, and for a long time had sort of thought about what it was going to be like to come back here, but I think due to the nature of our season so far, I really haven't put a whole lot of thought recently into that, into what it was going to be like tomorrow night. So I'm just going to go into it with open eyes and see how it goes.
You know, this fan base has had a very personal relationship with you over the years as captain, the first signing, head coach, all the success. As you imagine sitting on that side of the bench and you hear the Believe chant going on, is there anything emotional that kind of comes to mind in something like that in that moment?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm certain of it. To have been here from the very beginning and to sort of feel like I grew up with these fans and they became part of my family, I think, as everybody in the club became. I'm quite certain that there will be emotions involved, and I'll do my best to keep them in check. But you know, it's a special place. This is a special city, a special state. This is a special stadium, and this is a special club.
With any expansion team, building a roster, trying to find the depth, dealing with injuries, dealing with the amount of travel in this league, what have been the differences for you this time around versus when you stepped off the field and you took over RSL back in the day?
I think the biggest difference is just my experience level. When I think back about that first year at RSL in 2007 when I took over, and even for long stretches of 2008, I remember that it was very painful. But for some reason I don't remember it that clearly. And I think it was because I was just pretty darn naive. And I was so busy just trying to spin my wheels 100% of the time to get it right. And now I'm a little bit older and perhaps a little wiser, and I'm not so sure that that's always a good thing.
When you look at RSL now, you know, a lot's changed over the last 2 seasons, Borchers, Winger, Grabavoy. How do you see the spine of this group adjusting now with what we've seen, a couple different looks in terms of the formation on the field?
Yeah, I mean, we always kind of looked to these years and the next couple ones coming up when I was here, and said that at some point there's going to be a major overhaul, and that major overhaul might have to involve a complete change in style and philosophy. But for right now, they still have a pretty darn good spine of the team, and to bring Olave back I think is important. So Ramondo, Olave, Beckerman, Morales, Saborio, that's a pretty good group to build a team around.
What do you guys have to do well first 15 minutes to get the result that you guys are looking for on the road?
Well, we've got to figure out a way to not allow a goal in the first 15 or 30 minutes, or 45 actually. It feels to me like we've entered every halftime down a goal, and you just can't do that in this league. It's extremely difficult, and teams are quite adept at protecting leads. So that's been the focus for us this week, is to try to be better defensively at the beginning of matches.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.